Hey, Chris Keaton here. I hope you're doing well. Listen, I want to tell you a secret just to start things out. Shh. Let me tell you something. It's harder now than it's ever been for anybody to break into the music business. Duh. I mean, come on. You got a clue. I got a clue. Listen, it's tough. It's always been tough. But I got something you want to hear about. I have put together a new program that we're going to introduce in the next few days. It's a presentation that will show you some tips and some secrets and some ideas to move your career forward. Listen, I've been working with songwriters and artists for over 20 years, and I've seen things that work, and I've seen things that haven't worked. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to show you the things that work. We're going to tell you about the things that don't work. And we're going to put together a plan for you to move yourself forward so you can be head and shoulders above everybody else in the business. Come on, let's talk about it. So, I decided it was finally time for me to sit down and give you the information that you need to move your career forward. Listen, I've been doing this stuff for a long time. I can give you some hard-hitting advice. Some things that you've thought about before, maybe you've even tried before, but maybe you didn't try hard enough. Or maybe you thought about them, but you never tried them at all. These are the kinds of things that put you head and shoulders above all the other artists and songwriters who are out there trying to do it. Let me give you a rundown of the things we're going to do in this webinar that will put you in the front of the line. First, I'm going to give you the number one thing to turbocharge your career, to move you to the front of the line. Listen, I'm telling you, this is something that people don't think about at all. And when they do think about it, they go, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh gosh, I should have thought of that before. It's that simple, but nobody thinks about it. I'm going to share it with you. Next, if you're thinking, man, I need a new zip code. I got to move to New York or LA or Nashville to get this thing done. Listen, I'm going to give you something right now, a tip that will immediately beat a path to your door and get you noticed and create a buzz and get labels and music publishers and people in the industry, decision makers, to pay attention to you all the time while you're sitting on your sofa. Yeah, sofa, that's what I meant to say. Okay, now I'm sitting down again, and I'm going to tell you what, this next part I'm going to read, because I can't make this stuff up, I'm telling you. Listen, my partner Benny Carry On My Wayward Son would say, you got to read some of this stuff, so here we go. Hey, if you've been told you need to spend all your free time refining your songwriting, working on your singing, or that you have to practice your instrument, you've been given some bad advice. Well, not really bad advice, but not all the advice you need. Listen to this. There's one thing that every, and I mean every, E-V-E-R-Y, successful songwriter and artist is doing extremely well, but unfortunately, something that most unsuccessful songwriters never think about. Let me give you a hint. No special skills required. Did you hear me? No special skills required. You've got them in your back pocket. You can do this. You hear me out there, don't you? Thank you. You know, let me bring up something else. Everybody talks about paying dues. Let me give you a little secret here. I can teach you how to take 3 to maybe 5 to maybe 10 years off of your struggle on how to make it without having to pay a lot of those dues. Because a lot of those dues are making mistakes. Let's don't make mistakes. Let's do the right thing. That's another secret I'll show you. And last but not least, listen, we all know the industry's changing. It's been changing for the last 10 or 20 years. But I'm going to show you some little tips, some advantages that the industry will have no choice but to pay attention to you and listen to your pitch. Listen, all I'm asking you to do is sign up for my webinar. And guess what? I know you're sitting there going, oh, geez, here it comes, selly, pitchy, pitchy. How much is it going to cost? Guess what? Free. Did you hear me? Free. F-R-E-E. Costs you nothing. All you got to do is reach down there, click on there, sign up. I'm just asking you to do that. Give me this chance. Let's see if we can move forward together. Sorry, I thought it was finished, but I should have listened to my partner Benny because he is the guy, and he told me I would forget something. Here's the deal. If you sign up for the webinar today, you will not only get the free webinar, but you'll get also my worksheet on 5 mistakes you do not want to make when you're pitching your songs. So please, click on the box, sign up, and let's make this thing happen. Thank you so much.